All right, guys, today I'm going to go over the papers that you have for today. We actually have 3 papers. You'll have 1 math paper and 2 phonics papers. So let me go over the math paper first. It looks like this. Okay, up here where you see the butterflies, don't do that part. I don't have the book with me today, so we'll just skip that and I'll just adjust your grade. But down here, this is going to be a little bit different for us. We've got 3 clocks. And the directions say to draw the minute hand to show the time. So they're going to give you the time down here. And they're going to draw in the hour hand for you. They want you to draw in the minute hand, which remember is the long hand, to show the minutes. So if this is 7 o'clock, they've already drawn the 7 part, the hour. See, the little hand is the hour. Now they want you to draw the minute hand, o'clock. So where does the minute hand, the long hand, go when it is o'clock? Remember, it goes straight up to the 12, so you would draw that long minute hand straight up to the 12. Now you have 2 more times here, 7:15 and 7:30. See, they've already drawn the hour, 7 and 7. Now you have to draw the long hand to say 15 for 7:15, and you have to draw the long hand for 7:30. So you have to remember where the long hand goes when the minute says 15, and you have to remember where the long hand goes when the minutes are 30. Okay, down here at the bottom of the page, you're going to have your very first word problem. We call it a word problem or a story problem. So this is something that Mom and Dad will have to read to you and then kind of help you figure out since it's our first one. The question you're trying to answer is how many bees were left. But you have to read the story problem or the word problem to get the information that you need to figure it out. You're going to write a math problem down here. And your math problem will say blank minus blank equals how many left. Because remember, if we're subtracting, we're always trying to answer how many are left. So blank minus blank equals how many are left. And when you get the answer, that's going to be the answer up here for how many bees were left. Okay, on the back you have an ice cream cone, and it says to circle the dimes that you need to buy the ice cream cone. So they've already told us that these are dimes. So how much is a dime worth? Can you remember? Remember, it's 10 cents. So then you have to circle how many dimes you need to make 80 cents, which is how much your ice cream cone cost. So remember, if we are counting dimes, we're going to count by tens. So you're going to count by tens and circle how many dimes you need to buy that ice cream cone. All right, down here, we've got mixed addition and subtraction problems. So you're going to have to look at your sign and decide if you're supposed to add or subtract. And then once you figure that out, then you'll solve the problem and write the answers. Okay, down here, I'm sorry about that. Down here, the directions are to read the number and draw that many shapes. So like right here, I would read the number 4. And then that means I'm going to draw 4 stars in this little box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to read this number and I'm going to draw that many circles in this box. I'll read this number and I'm going to draw that many rectangles in this box, and you'll do that for each one of these shapes. Okay, so that's your math paper. And let's take a look at your first phonics paper. It should be page 197. And basically on the front page here, it's telling you to read the sentence, and then you will bubble in which one of these pictures matches the sentence after you read it. So read the sentence, bubble in the picture that matches, read the sentence, bubble in the picture that matches, and then read the sentence and bubble in the picture that matches. On the back, the directions say to match the pictures whose names begin with the same special sound. So you've got these pictures here, and you're going to match them to a picture down here that has the same special sound. So let me just pick the first one. Well, let me tell you what the pictures are first. Bridge, crown, fries, tree, crib, tractor, bread, and fruit. So my first picture is a bridge. Which one of these pictures underneath on this bottom row starts with the same special sound as bridge? Well, I hear brr, 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 brr. So which one down here starts with brr, brr? Bread. So I would draw a line from the bridge to the bread because they both start with brr, brr. Now you're going to do that for the crown, the fries, and the tree. Down here on the bottom, remember this is just a complete the sentence deal. You're going to read the beginning of the sentence and you're going to figure out which one of these three words fits in the sentence and makes sense. So you'll have to read the three words, read the sentence, and then figure out which one of these fits. And when you figure that out, you're going to write it in the blank. You'll do the same thing for this sentence. You'll read the three words, you'll read the sentence, and you'll figure out which one of these words fits in the blank and makes sense, and then you'll write that in the blank. Okay, so that's that phonics page. And now you have one more, which is page 191. On the top part, it says to choose the word that best completes each sentence and write it in the blank. So it's the same thing that we just did on the back of that other paper, only you're only given two words. You're going to read the two words. Remember, mark the vowels and special sounds if you need it to figure it out. Then you're going to read the sentence and figure out which one of these words fits in the sentence, and when you figure it out, you're going to write it in the blank. You'll do the same thing here. Here's your two words, which one fits in the blank and makes sense. And on the bottom part, you're just marking the vowels. You don't have to circle any special sounds on this bottom part. This bottom part is just marking vowels. All right, then we're going to flip over to the back. It says to mark the special sounds that you hear. So you have the word clock, tree, flower, grass, broom, and smile. You're going to say the word, and then you're going to circle the special sound that that word or picture starts with. Now this, you have a series of 4 sentences. And the directions say read each sentence and do what it says. So you're going to read the first sentence and do what it says. Read the second sentence, do what it says. Third sentence, do what it says. And fourth sentence, do what it says. So let me read the first one as an example. This leaf needs a stem. So I would draw a stem on it. I read the sentence and then it told me what to do. Now you're going to do that for the next 3 sentences. All right, and that is your work for today. Thank you, guys.